Vriksho Rakshati Rakshitaha is an age-old saying, which means you save plants and plants will save you. And it is a very, very important responsibility of all of us as citizens of this country to see that we welcome the monsoon by planting saplings. In fact, Vana Mahotsav is a program which was proposed and inaugurated by our Dr. K. Munshiji, who is the founder father of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. This Vana Mahotsav is nothing but planting the saplings as well as taking care of them. That means we are caring for the environment. So I request all the students to take part in this Vana Mahotsav program in the first week of July and then see that you plant trees and then save the environment and be happy. So you a happy Vana Mahotsav. Thank you.
Good morning, children. I would like to wish you a happy One Mahotsav on the occasion of 71st One Mahotsav festival. It's being celebrated in India. One Mahotsav means planting of, it's called as Festival of Forests. It's an annual tree planting festival. It is celebrated in the month of July, and this festival was started by Dr. K. M. Munshiji, the founder of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, in the year 1950 when he was the Union Minister for Agriculture and Food. Dr. Munshiji was, besides being a politician, educator, he was also an environmentalist. He initiated this Vana Mahotsav, and since then this movement has gained significant national importance, and every year millions of saplings are being planted all across the country. Today, the world is so conscious of the environment and of ecological factors. It is edifying to note that as much as half a century ago, Munshiji's Vana Mahotsav scheme heralded the impulse for preserving ecology. Munshiji's vision was deep as it was vast, and you, as the descendants of this Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, which was started by the founder, I would like you all to take this moment forward, keeping his vision in mind. Vana Mahotsav, why should you take it forward? Because India is among the top 10 forested countries in the world. 16 different types of forests are found in India. 11% of plant diversity in the world is found in India, and there are 15,000 species of flowering plants in India. It is our duty to conserve all these biodiversity, conserve this entire biodiversity, and leave a legacy behind for the future generations, right? And one of, as you all know, we have witnessed a very devastating pandemic, that is corona. So corona has compelled us to learn a number of lessons pertaining to nature and environment. A healthy nature and environment will enable us to realize healthy human beings. It is for this reason we have to plant trees. Join hands to make this change occur, because Vana also increases greenery, reduces desertification, brings rain in proper time, reduces pollution level, minimizes the effect of drought and global warming, helps the factories to have proper use of plant items without leaving a bad effect in the society and environment. It also minimizes the effect of soil erosion, helps to control acid rain, floods can be controlled to some extent, and wildlife can be preserved, and rains can be more obvious. So because of all these reasons, I want you all to become a part of this change and create awareness among people to plant trees. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Jaydeep of class 11C, Bhavan Sri Ramakrishna Vidhalaya. Today, on the occasion of Van Mahotsav, I will tell you the history of this day. Van Mahotsav is an annual tree planting festival in the month of July. During this festival, thousands of trees are planted all over India. In 1950, it was started by K. M. Munshiji, the Union Minister for Agriculture and Food at that time. It was started to create awareness in the minds of the people for the conservation of forests and the planting of new trees. Van Mahotsava is celebrated as a festival of life. The name Van Mahotsava means the festival of trees. It began in July 1947 after a flourishing tree drive was undertaken in Delhi, in which national leaders like Dr. Rajendra Prasad and Jawaharlal Nehru participated. The festival was simultaneously celebrated in a number of states in India. Since then, thousands of saplings of diverse species are planted with energetic participation of the locals and various agencies like the Forest Department. People celebrate Van Mahotsav by planting trees or saplings in homes, offices, schools, colleges, etc. Awareness campaigns are held at various levels. Novel promotions like free circulation of trees are also taken up by various organizations and volunteers.
மலர்கள் கேட்டேன் வனமே தந்தனை தண்ணீர் கேட்டேன் அமிர்தம் தந்தனை மலர்கள் கேட்டேன் வனமே தந்தனை தண்ணீர் கேட்டேன் அமிர்தம் தந்தனை எதை நான் கேட்பின் எதை நான் கேட்பின் உனையே தருவாய் எதை நான் கேட்பின் உனையே தருவாய் க மகரி மகரி சனிரிசா பமகமாந்த மகரி சனிரிசா கம சனித தனி மத கமரி கசா நிச தனிச நிச மக நிச பம மக சனிச கமக தினித மமக க மக க மரிக நிரி நிகரி மகரிச பமத மனிதனி மத கமரிகச மலர்கள் கேட்டேன் மனமே தந்தனை தண்ணீர் கேட்டேன் அமிர்தம் தந்தனை.
The warm sunshine peeps through my window. The musical chirp of the birds pulls me out of bed. I walk in the lawn, in the green grass. My being expands and becomes one with the trees and flowers around. Chirping birds, singing trees, glory of the sun, making soul and mind so peaceful. Who says life is not beautiful? Morning tea, gentle breeze on terrace, seeing the nature and scene so blissful. Who says life is not beautiful? Enjoy and live the life in present always. You are in this world only for limited days. Be happy and make the world peaceful. Who says life is not beautiful? Heaven is right here in the lap of nature. Thank you, God, for this beautiful world.
I'll show you how to sow a plant.
मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मैं तेरा हिस्सा हूँ, तू मेरा हिस्सा है, मुझसे ही तू जिंदा है। ना काटो मुझे दुखता है, ना काटो मुझे बड़ा दुखता है। मैंने दिया तुमको फल फूल छाया, तू तो समझ ही न पाया। था मैं हरा फिर भी काटा गया, तुझको नजर भी न आया। मैंने दिया तुमको फल फूल छाया, तू तो समझ ही न पाया। था मैं हरा फिर भी काटा गया, तुझको नजर भी न आया।
Save the green and let the earth smile. Good morning, everybody. My name is Charvi, and today me and my friends are here to talk about Environment Day. Celebrated on June 5th, as you all know, this day is to bring out awareness and educate people about the issues our planet is currently facing. This is the United Nations principle to spread awareness and take action to better the environment. As the United Nations themselves have said, the celebration of this day provides us with an opportunity to broaden the basis for an enlightened opinion and responsible conduct by individuals, enterprises, and communities in preserving and enhancing the environment.
History of the World Environment Day. World Environment Day was launched by the United Nations General Assembly in the year 1972. This was the first day of the Conference on the Human Environment. However, it was first observed in the United States in 1974 with the theme Only One Earth. It is one of the biggest and most important events organized by the United Nations with fresh and relevant themes every year. Various countries celebrate and host this event every year to raise awareness about the rising levels of pollution.
The pandemic that the world has been dealing with for almost 1.5 years now has shown how disastrous the consequences of ecosystem loss can be. By shrinking the areas of natural habitat for animals, we have created ideal conditions for pathogens, including COVID virus, to spread. The fact remains that only with a healthy ecosystem can we enhance people's livelihoods, counteract climatic change, and stop the collapse of biodiversity. The theme for World Environment Day 2021 is Ecosystem Restoration. The World Environment Day will kick off the UN Decade of Ecosystem Restoration, a global mission to revive billions of hectares from forests to farmlands, from the top of the mountains to the depth of the sea.
As the world observed the Environment Day 2020, here are some positive aspects of COVID-19 lockdown on the environment. The phrase, every dark cloud has a silver lining, can perhaps also be applied on the COVID-19 pandemic. Following the outbreak of coronavirus, many countries had adopted the lockdown procedures that stop people from moving out and for shopping and other establishments to remain shut. The Environment Day, let's know some of the silver linings. Firstly, the improvement in the air quality, cleaner rivers, impact on wildlife and aquatic life, and also the reduction in the noise pollution. Humans should now conserve the nature, not convert the nature.
Climate change is the greatest threat to our existence in our short history on this planet. Nobody is going to buy their way out of its effects. The major issue is pollution, may it be air, water, or land. Climate change is another developing issue. India is the seventh most affected by devastating impacts of climate change. Mean temperature has risen by 0.7 degrees Celsius this year. There are abnormalities in the pre-monsoon season, including extremely high recorded temperatures for prolonged periods without any breaks. As citizens, we can help protect this environment. We can volunteer for cleanups in our communities and help others understand the importance and value of our natural resources. We can also plant more trees. They help save energy, clean the air, and help combat climate change. We kill our planet or save it. There is no plan B to this. We need to choose one of these before it's too late. Here are some things that we can do to help our environment.
Rethink bottled water. Using a refillable water bottle instead of a plastic bottle saves about 3 liters of water for every liter you drink.
Recycle old devices. By recycling old devices, you contribute in cutting down the 20 to 50 million tons of e-waste that is being generated every year.
Change your light. When you use compact fluorescent light instead of incandescent bulbs, you reduce electricity consumption by 75%.
Fix leaky pipes. Fixing the leaks in your house promptly can save an average of 10,000 gallons of water per year.
Bicycle to work. Using bicycle instead of car can reduce carbon emission by 250 grams per kilometer.
Dine in. When your meal doesn't come in plastic bags or containers, you help to prevent over 260 species from ingesting plastic debris.
On this auspicious day of World Environment Day, I, Arjun, would like to take the opportunity on behalf of everyone and take a pledge to save the environment. We hereby pledge to create and maintain strict and sustainable environmental standards, personally and professionally. We promise to serve as an example of how practicing healthy living positively impacts both the community and the planet. We will reduce, reuse, and recycle. We will commit to and encourage the reduction of our community's carbon footprint. We will give back in every way we can to our people and to our planet.
So, after all the discussion over World Environment Day, we got to know why exactly this day is celebrated, its history, significance, and a lot more. Finally, I and Edban would like to conclude by a synopsis of World Environment Day. It is a day on which we spread awareness about the environment and the need to conserve it. Moreover, it is essential to advocate for a greener environment and the conservation of nature. It is quite simple, as when we conserve the environment today, the future generations will be able to lead a healthier life. We cannot be selfish and utilize all the resources for ourselves. The earth is not a gift from our ancestors, but a borrowing from our next generation. Mother Earth provides enough to satisfy everyone's need, not everyone's greed. So, plant a tree today and join hands to save the environment. A good planet is hard to find. Say no to pollution and yes to recycle. Love Earth, go green. Thank you.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
One Mahotsav educates the awareness of trees among people and portrays the need of planting and tending of trees, as trees are one of the best ways to prevent global warming and reduce pollution. One Mahotsav is celebrated as a festival of life. In India, it was started with the objective to save Mother Earth. These drawings, poems, and videos have depicted the beauty of our nature. But a coin has two sides, and so does nature. The other side is its fury. It is being fueled by human activities. The destruction caused due to this is costing billions of dollars. Recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we had a massive shortage of oxygen throughout our country, due to which several of our fellow beings lost their lives. Some people are having to pay tons of money just to take a breath. Only then we came to know the value of oxygen and its source, that is plants. According to a report, a human being uses about 550 liters of pure oxygen per day. When calculated with the total world's population of 790 crores, you would be surprised to know that the world consumes 4,345,000,000,000 liters of oxygen per day. If the number of trees around us are not increased, the world will soon face an acute shortage of oxygen, which may eventually lead to our extinction. This is how important trees are for all living organisms. We students play a crucial role in saving nature because we are the future citizens, and thus the world depends on what we learn today and do tomorrow. So let us all pledge to ensure that our source of life flourishes. We thank Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am and the management for giving us this opportunity to present this video about One Mahotsav. Thank you.